The normal routine was suspended at all the province's prisons today. For the inmates, there were no visits and no letters or parcels. For prison officers, it was a day to mark the loss of a colleague. 48-year-old Brian Armour was murdered by the IRA on Tuesday. 3.5 pounds of Semtex explosive attached to his car exploded as he drove along a better parade in East Belfast. This afternoon, a bitter wind blew as the prison service band waited outside Mr. Armour's home in the Castlereagh Road area. After a short service inside, the coffin was brought out of the house. On top were Mr. Armour's prison service cap and a floral tribute reading simply, "Dad." His 22-year-old son, also called Brian, shouldered the coffin. The rest of the family looked on as the cortege, led by the band, made off. Among the many mourners were several unionist politicians, including Ian Paisley, who visited the scene of Tuesday's bomb attack. Alan Wright represented the Police Federation. At the rear of the cortege were hundreds of Mr. Armour's colleagues wearing their prison officers' uniforms. Representatives of prison officers from England, Scotland and the Republic were among those present at the funeral. The cortege made its way to Drumbo Parish Church for burial, and it was at the cemetery there that Mr. Armour's fellow officials in the POA spoke about his murder.
Brian was a well-liked man, and if you look around what happened to Brian and you ask why all these people came today, it doesn't give the signs of a brutal, arrogant man that the IRA would indicate that he was. They seem obsessed with killing people, and it doesn't really matter whether it's a prison officer today, it might be a shopkeeper tomorrow, and we've seen some of the recent escapades that the IRA have committed. I just doubt whether they will ever see humanity or ever realise that there is a community and a life to take place in Northern Ireland.